Good morning, everybody. This is Terry with Gateway to Counseling. And no, I'm not in my office today. I'm in my other mobile office. So I have a busy day, an early day. I'm actually headed over to Needville, if you've ever heard of Needville. And I've stopped over in Rosenberg so that I can spend a few minutes with you guys. So the question of the day is, my wife wants an open relationship. What should I do? I think you should have a serious talk with her. You know, open relationships work for some people. They do. It doesn't work for everybody. I think the key for it working for some people is that they have a lot of love and security between them. There's no threats. I think a big key is why exactly is she wanting an open relationship? What is it that she feels she's missing? You know, some people have open relationships because they want the excitement and they share that with their spouse. Yes, guys, that is true. I've worked with a lot of people. And so, you know, they want this excitement in their relationship, and they talk about the open relationship. They talk about the other person, but they have a lot of rules and parameters about how this is going to work. For example, one of the rules tend to be that you can't have another person join into your relationship like that and not know what exactly is going on. For example, if I'm a woman and my husband and I decide an open relationship, and I go and meet another guy, I have to tell him that I'm married, right? In all fairness. Same thing for the spouse. So those kind of rules tend to make it a little bit easier for an open relationship. Some people, guys, have open relationships because maybe one or the other can't perform anymore to the satisfaction of both of them. For example, a man can no longer perform and maybe can't get things done the way the wife wants them to be done, maybe because of health issues. Okay, women going through cancer and things like that will sometimes tell their husbands, hey, I don't mind if you go out and have your needs met. And so they have an understanding. And some of you might be thinking, well, that's adultery. No, it's not adultery. The couple has come together and made a decision, and they're not keeping secrets from each other. They're not hiding anything. But if your wife is coming to you and saying she wants an open relationship, what need is not being met? Sometimes the need is an emotional need. And I don't think that's a good reason to go and have an open relationship, because your emotional needs were being met by your spouse before. So what has changed? You know, do you guys need to come to someone like us at Gateway to Counseling so that you can work on the issues in the relationship? You know, you can fall in love and you can fall out of love. And so if you can fall in love and out, that means you can fall back in again. So what that means is maybe you need to start dating each other. Maybe you need to start going out to dinner with one another. Hey, listen, let me say this to you. If you don't want an open relationship and your spouse does, the answer is no. The answer is no. But here's the thing. If you tell your spouse you don't want an open relationship, they might go into a closed relationship. Okay, they might actually start having an affair. But what is it about y'all's relationship that's making your spouse want this extra person in y'all's life, right? What is it that's not being met? Is it a physical need? Is it an emotional need? You know, is she already attached to someone? Because, you know, women actually start to get attached to another person emotionally first. They start talking and laughing and connecting with one another, usually at work. I'm sorry, but it's true. And And you won't have a clue about what's going on, except that she might come home and mention this person's name a few times, right? And she might light up when she's talking about this person. And you'll start to think, what in the world is that about, right? If you're paying attention. Because, guys, sometimes you don't pay attention. So you're not listening to the tone in her voice when she says that person's name. And you're not even looking at her face when she talks. You're looking at the TV screen or at the computer screen, or you're playing video games, right? And she might actually feel neglected. And she might feel like this other person is paying more attention to her. So here's the thing. Communication cures a lot of problems. If you can sit down and say, what's going on? What needs am I not meeting for you? Please tell me so that we can work on this together. I don't want an open relationship. I want it to just be me and you forever and ever. Amen. So let's fix whatever it is that you feel is going on. Because, guys, sometimes the woman feels like her needs are not being met, and you could have no clue at all. You think that she's happy. And it goes the other way. Men can come home and act like everything is wonderful in the relationship, and all of a sudden the next day they give you divorce papers. I've known that to happen so many times, and the women are just blown away. Like they have no clue. They thought everything was perfect and great. You know, you guys were going out to dinner and you were having fun together and you were doing this and doing that, and lo and behold, you find out that he's in love with another person. You had no idea. So, guys, please sit down, talk to one another, communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your needs, and then work on meeting those needs together. Don't just give up on your marriage. Don't just give up on love, because I promise you, even though that new person might feel some of those needs, when you get involved with just them, they won't feel all of your needs either. That's just true, okay? So learn to work it out with the person that you fell in love with, okay? And if you guys need help, we're here, Gateway to Counseling, just a click away. Please enter our gates into a brighter tomorrow where you are in control. And it is confidential, guys, okay? Confidential. Alrighty. I'm going to head on out now, guys, because I have to get to Needville this morning. Y'all have an awesome day. It's raining outside, so be careful, okay? Bye-bye.